How y'all doing? It's Saturday morning and I'm about to make biscuits. Something I just, I started cooking for myself again recently, and I wanted to learn how to make biscuits. And I found this amazing recipe by All Recipes on YouTube, and it is amazing. Okay? Amazing. So, if you're interested in learning how to make biscuits, y'all should chime into All Recipes. It's a lady, and it's amazing. It's so good. Y'all will have to excuse my kitchen because everything is a mess. So, I'm in the process of doing a video for you guys for this week. And I'm going to take you guys along with me today also, because I have a meeting with my sister at my studio. And we're going to see the possibilities and talk about the possibilities of her having her 50th birthday at my studio. So I'm going to meet with her. I just got back from the vet. Some of you guys, if y'all remember, Peter, my white dog, is suffering from cyst on his underbelly. He is a white pit bull mix, and apparently the vet says that he sees that commonly in white pit bulls. And he says that he sees cancer there a lot. Now, we've already done one biopsy on one of those cysts, and it came back as just like a benign tumor, like a cyst. Man, no kitty food. Do you want to go outside? Hold on. Let's come with me. I'm like, come with me. Let's go outside, Winifred. There you go. There's my baby. Hi, Cootie. You want to stay out there, okay? Alright, so anyway. So we've already had a biopsy on it. It came back negative for cancer. The doctor is suspicious, but I know it's not cancer. He reacted the same way the doctor did the first time I took Peter in there with this problem. He said the exact same thing, and it came back benign. So I really think that, I do not believe that he's got cancer. I believe there's cysts that keep rupturing and they're bothering him. They hurt. I've had a cyst before, and I remember how much it hurt. I had to go in at a certain point because I kept going to the doctor. They kept giving me medication, kind of like the vet. And eventually you have to get them taken out because they keep rupturing and getting bigger and stuff. So, blase, right? So I gotta get my recipe. I wrote it down. I need to get a different recipe book and card to do this a little better. Whew. Maybe I should not make biscuits. I'm like, should I be rethinking this? But I really want them. Okay, so anyway. So there's that, guys. Alright, so let's just make some biscuits really fast. Sorry, I wanted to decide if I was actually really going to do this or not. So you need 1/4 of a tablespoon, or teaspoon. It's a teaspoon. Baking soda. A tablespoon of salt. This is like a super easy recipe. And I don't know if you cook, tell me what you think. Is it not the strangest thing that a lot of recipes are the same as far as like English muffins or biscuits or rolls? Maybe not rolls, but because that has yeast in it. But there might be one little change of a technique. Like same with pastry puffs. So there might be like a little change in the recipe, like a technique, even just a technique, and the thing will come out totally different. And it's like, how does that happen? I'm like, I don't get it. Okay, baking powder. Two of those. 2 cups of flour. But guess what I forgot to do already, guys? I forgot to put the butter in the freezer. That's what you want to do very first. So I'm not even going to get my flour out because you want to keep your flour as cold as possible. And that's why I'm going to grate my butter and also put it in the freezer. Big grater. My hands are washed, by the way, okay? And so I'm just going to grate this. Like you want a whole stick of butter. And this is why you want to use good butter. Because if you're going to eat that much butter, it better be real butter. Good and real. None of that, I don't know, is it called margarine? I don't know what the hell that shit is. You do not want to eat that stuff, ever. I promise you, if you eat real butter, like good quality real butter, it will not affect you like the other stuff will. It actually is good for you. So if you live by a dairy, because like when I used to live in Vermont, we could go straight to the dairy and get a lot of things like this. It was really pretty epic. People around here with their farms, they're starting to do that a little bit. Like you can buy goat milk and raw milk and things like that. But which I'm not saying that that's necessarily a good thing. Like the raw stuff, like raw milk. It's probably better than anything, I would think. I think the more natural, the better, right? Probably. So, when dealing with butter, you have to wash your hands like you wash a dish with a scrub pad. It's so nasty. I do not like the feel of it. But I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys what this butter looks like. Boom! Boom! So now I'm going to put it in the freezer, like literally just like this. Make it flatter so it doesn't hit the top. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect, perfect. What do you think, Jackson? And so I got all this stuff ready. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start the oven for 425. And something I always forget to do is to grab this. Okay, so this is actually for dog treats. It's a dog paw. You can't tell. But One of the tricks to making really good biscuits is to have a sharp edged cutter. And I don't have like a biscuit cutter. I need to get one. And so and also you don't want to twist. You just want to push and lift, because making that solid cut is going to help those biscuits rise. That's one thing. That's one trick for the biscuits to rise. Another trick, guys, is to have your biscuits touching the sides of your pan. Also, another trick is to use a skillet. You'll have bomb biscuits if you use a skillet. And if your skillet is good, you don't need to like oil it or anything. Excuse me. So there's that. So this is ready. I'm going to wait for about 15 minutes until my butter is done. And that'll be that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to make you guys wait for that. So if you guys want me to leave this recipe, or maybe the link of the biscuit video in the description, just let me know in the comments, and I don't mind sharing that at all. I'm going to go tend to my animals because they're scratching, wanting me to let them in. And I'm going to start cleaning my house and getting ready to go to my sister's. Excuse me. And I will take you guys along with me for that here in a little bit. I got a scratchy throat for a second. All right, guys. Well, I will see y'all later.